What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here. We are back with some Clickers 2 beta once more, grinding along. See, we grinded up quite a bit. We're actually level 56. I forget exactly where we were last episode. I want to say it was like 50 or 51, if I'm not mistaken. But we farmed up a good bit. I did World Wonders for fun, just to see how fast I could do it. It's not worth farming these really old worlds, even for that much XP. Like, 8k XP is not bad, and like, for example, it would obviously pull me a level and I could go through it super fast, but I don't have a real farming build, and in the current game, you kind of need it, which means we're going to need to build in the multi-clicks a bit. So we're going to hop in. This is our farming episode. We're going to go and do 4 again. We're trying to prep for 5. It's not that bad of a world, but obviously we want to prep. But our fastest thing to do is just either multi-click or possibly crit storm. Running crit storm is not bad. It's a really good pushing build, I'm sure. We haven't really gotten tested out on new worlds yet, but it does so much damage that, like, I feel like it's going to work out good. Obviously running that's going to be really good for us too, which we can put on our timer here, but we're going to run out of mana and whatnot. Actually, you know what, let's start on. While I'm actively playing, we should be good to put that on. Grab the quick damage. We have leveled up 5 times, meaning we got 5 points to spend. Very simple explanation, but we're going to build out and grab Flurry. I know I was talking about not wanting to do multi-clicks, but I need to do it honestly mainly for just redoing my worlds. I mean, crit storm is nice and all, and I obviously want to continue using it as a main pushing perk, as it is really nice. And I forget exactly what I was talking about where I wanted to go last episode, but I think it's just kind of necessary. Plus the haste would be nice, and then from there maybe we'll pop down to like golden clicks or something. I don't know though. We'll play it by ear. We have so many perks and levels to go up, so we can kind of do whatever we want. But let's grab this. We're gonna shoot on down here to the haste side of things. So we're grabbing these first 3. Get cooldown, speed, automator speed. We can automate Quick Storm, which means we can automate Quick Storm, basically. Then we get a little haste upgrade. We should probably go buy some stuff real quick. Treasure chest chance, sure. Should just buy those, keep us moving. Buy that. Oh, we're out of mana. Ew. I literally said I was going to be able to watch it, and I didn't. Well, we're on the multi-click. Which honestly, multi-click I think is going to be better if I just manually run it anyways for this farming. This is decent for a multi-click. We don't want too many of those, but they are nice. And then that's it. So next one, we'll get a nice haste multiplier. I am going to grab Limitless Haste as well, but I'm going to grab it after Flurry. So I think it's going to be out to Flurry, Limitless Haste, and then I think we're going to shoot out and grab Limitless Big Clicks, and from there, probably down to Small Clicks and Expandable Small Clicks. I don't think we're going to take the run out to here. I don't think we want to spend those skill points. I mean, it's not a bad perk by any means. It's actually really, really good. And we might still do it, because it is extremely helpful, but and Limitless Haste, I mean, it's good, but we also could probably do it out, technically, because we're not going to be mainly running that. Please say we got... No, we don't. We don't got anything that crazy. I'm just going to manually run this. I'd rather just not even mess with me. I'd rather just not mess with me. Let's get some levels going, though. We got to keep things moving. I didn't mean to buy twice. I don't know what even else I bought. Got that haste there, which would be nice. Keep these clicks going. We kind of use these at max speed right now. Once this is up again, I can always run the crit storm. It is really, honestly, nice because it's very AFKable if you run my crit storm. It's very AFKable, which again is a beautiful thing to have. It's a beautiful perk, and there's our level. So we got that for us, which is pretty sweet. Limitless Haste would allow me to spam this a lot faster, and spam obviously my big clicks up, especially when we get the Limitless. We just don't really need that till around that point. And we might even technically want to get big clicks first before we get Limitless Haste, but again, it does help out with multi-click farming. So I don't know. That's really the reason I gotta go it. Like, it's not gonna be our main pushing, obviously, because I really... Oh, there's a fish. I saw it again. Oh, I got it, cool. I was clicking in the area, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it. Sweet, so we did get that, which is awesome. Already up on World 14, flying along. That's with me slacking around on the tree. Grab this haste upgrade. I thought we were pretty much there. Click that, we'll get that rolling. I want to activate that. Bounce our mana back up. But you don't want to sit too high for too long. It also helps out with this cooldown. Get a crit storm online a little, back online a little sooner, I should say. But honestly, I think while I'm actively playing, it makes still sense. Even though my multi-click's only doing 11 clicks, I still think it's more efficient this way. Again, in the moment we pick up this, it's going to make farming, and we'll grab this like after we grab that. We'll grab this, then grab that with our next level. And maybe that, I mean, I don't know. We might get that, like not right away, but we might get it. going out to these is nice. Boosting that up is awesome. Like click torrent is really awesome. Multi-click's actually starts to like lag when it gets a lot bigger. Again, my computer's not lagging. It seems just like the game's lagging, which is kind of odd. When you get multi-clicks, you know, again, I know it doesn't even click this fast, but when you're stacking 300 plus multi-click, you know, 400 plus multi-click, it really lags you out. We're seeing a lot of problems on stream with that one. Yeah, it's not really a huge deal. Just kind of get all this stuff moving. Make sure we're trucking along. Church's chance, sure. I love the Church's chance, especially like I said in farming. So good. I know they're going to be coming out with an update soon, if I'm not mistaken. That's what a lot of people have been telling me at the very least. I don't, you know, I guess I could be wrong, but a lot of people have been telling me there's an update coming. Pretty excited for that. Excited for updates. I don't know if it's going to fix multi-click, which might make multi-click insanely awesome. It's just going back and doing like World 1 without flurry is really slow, and it shouldn't be. And I know they're thinking about doing something about that, and what Amethyst actually mentioned, which is pretty neat, is they might be adding a way, and I may have said this last episode, but when you're doing, say, because right now we're farming level 4, for example, we're getting all the XP from level 4. We'd also get the XP from doing 3 again, doing 2 again, and doing 1 again. So it'd level you up quite a bit, and it would make it so you don't have to farm as much. Honestly, instead of farming as many times as we do, you could probably only farm maybe once or twice, if you even need that. Who knows how much XP you'll actually get out of that. You'll be levels ahead, which will, you know, kind of promote just zone pushing, which is, I feel like, would be awesome. Would be awesome. If you get like a bad world, you'd obviously, you know, want to farm up, prep up for it and all, but it allowed me to push a lot farther. We wouldn't be spending so much time on one world, you know, per episode, which would be really awesome. I mean, 3 episodes, I think, on a world is 100% fair. I don't think that's too big of a deal. I would just like to start moving through the game on this YouTube series a little bit faster, you know? I've experienced quite a bit of it, and I've learned a lot about it. And again, I know the way we're playing isn't the most efficient as far as, like, farming goes, but Crit Storm is pretty nice, and honestly, if you're trying to, like, perfect a world and do it without, again, if say we're doing the mode, the permadeath mode, going this crit route might not be a terrible idea. It really might not. I know there's a lot of cool stuff down here with like treasure chest here. Increase the chance monster happens to be treasure chest by 2%. There's stuff down there I want to go for, and we might do that. And I don't know if we need limitless big clicks to really push. I might just go for that instead of going down. That's still also another option. We might get the flurry and then the limitless haste, like I said, which honestly we probably wouldn't even need if we do it the way I'm talking about. We just wouldn't get a ton of haste, which it would be okay. It just kind of flopping the build all over the place. It's experiencing a little bit of every tree. Just because I know we're going to be forced into a restart at some point, I'm okay doing this. And plus, there's going to be other characters to play. So, like, we're going to be doing multiple series of this, so I'm not worried about doing this first one super efficient or anything. We're just kind of having fun, trying out some stuff. Some stuff I wanted to test, you know. I know most of you guys don't care, because you guys aren't there for the grindy part anyways, so it's not like you guys are going through that pain with me. And I don't mind just doing it in the background on doing some other stuff, you know. It doesn't bug me at all. So we're doing this at a rate where we can almost fit the whole thing in a video, but we're not quite there. Not quite there. I know the last zones are still going to be the slowest. But yeah, if we pop down to here and, you know, we aim for these treasure chest bonuses, plus I think there's gold out of treasure chests, is there not? If you pop down here, you grab all these. Are these? Receive all gold. But again, while we're working down to this, would be awesome. Would be amazing to grab all that. And then plus we get some reload stuff. I think this is like a good 10% one. Yeah, I think that's a 10% up your reload. I know going this isn't actually even broken anymore as long as you're not using like this. It's when you use this in multi-clicks that it really breaks out. So we can even get this. I don't think it's really even that good if you don't use those. But it's like we pop down here, grab these, come through here. We're getting, you know, multipliers here. We grab that. We get the one treasure chest here, and then wasn't there one back a little bit too? Maybe there wasn't. Maybe there was another one. I know we're not playing efficient here. I know. Let me get these leveled up so my clicks are actually one-shotting. Let me get them there. We're gonna do this one a little different. We're gonna go to level 50. We're gonna go to level 50. I'm not going to go to the end of this farm run, I don't think. I think we're just going to kind of play this out, and I'll just finish up the run. Normally I throw that little cut where you like the beginning of the run and the end of the run in our farm runs. So just kind of just play this one out. I think we're moving out of deep space. I mean, we're not going to do the whole run. But we're not going to go to the end boss this time. I'll finish up the run. I'm expecting a level out of this. 19,000. Yeah, we are going to get a level out of this. Because I'll be sitting on the level, which is not what I'd normally like to do, because then I'll just have that level. But we'll spend the next episode when we move on to World 5. I don't know what level I'm aiming for. I'm really not sure. I forget what level I moved on to before. Again, our World 5 doesn't look too bad. I mean, fast monsters, actually, I forgot we had the wall and fast monster. That's pretty bad. But, like, our percent's good. I actually got my first really, really bad percent on my stream playthrough, and I haven't started yet. It's my World, I think, 10? Is that what I'm on, or am I on 12? I think it's 10 on that. I think it's 10. But it's, I haven't started yet. I'm farming for it currently. I'm worried about moving on to it, though. It's gonna be rough. That is for sure. It's going to be terrifying. It's a really low percent, and my multipliers are bad. Like, really bad item costs, and then obviously that means my monster health is bad, and then these are, I forget what they are, but they're pretty bad too. They are pretty bad. I really don't know. I should take that, I guess. Just get myself going again, because I am slacking. There was haste there, but come on. One shot. It's level 50 down. Easy life. But no, Quick Torrent's been working out good. I've tried that out. Sorry, Quick Torrent's up here? No, it's down here. It's not as bad as or it's not as good as like my multi-click, obviously. Like, I don't do as much damage, but it lags so much less when you start stacking up multi-clicks with like small clicks, and you have those stacking. Multipliers gold from chest. That's another reason to go down here, though. There's actually a lot of multipliers now, because we'd want to spread out. That'd be if we go for the gold build, which I hear there's a like that's not a bad idea. Someone was testing that out and letting me know. It's again good for pushing, not that it's for farming. But if we get the base farming kind of set up, we can kind of go for high gold. So I don't know. I don't know why I bought that. I don't know why I'm buying that really either. These costs like the same. They're gonna give us so much more. That's not a terrible purchase, to be honest, but with what we're going to be getting out of these guys, we're just going to replace it so fast. But I don't know. I got to kind of plan out my route more, I feel like, before I set it in stone for this. I don't know if we really want any of these things. Reload, reduce the cooldown. Nah. Reload rampage. Reload also returns your current gold to the amount you had at the beginning of the zone. It's like, that's cool and all. It's not bad. And again, I don't think any of that stuff's broken unless you're rocking like multi-clicks when you use this with this guy, because you can get all like 6 things to proc at once, and it's really bad still. Guess it's not fixed whatsoever, from what people's been telling me. That roll in, so we can afford this. I think we'll leave that at 80. I think, yeah, these are all going to be roughly around the same cost. Do these 3 up though. We'll do these 3 up. I think we'll be fine just with that. That'll be pretty solid. Saw that we could afford this, I think. Saw that we could afford that. We'll grab that up. But yeah, there's so many things we can do on this skill tree. There is so many things, but I still really do feel like we got to get some kind of farmable thing. So if I get this, and we get a couple of these on the way wherever we're going, maybe we even take like a weird route to get the golden clicks. Although there's stuff up here I was just talking about at one end. But if we take like a real low route, are these connected? No, they're not. Wow. Increase the chance of monsters. Wow. We can get so many. Okay. I think we should go some treasure chest builds. Let's just do it. We'll get a huge... Yeah, we'll get that, because again, we just won't use the glitch. Again, I'm not even going to pick this up, so we won't have to worry about accidentally messing that up and being a crazy boost or anything. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get... I don't even know if I want limitless. I don't even know if I want Limitless. Maybe we just stick away from Limitless. Maybe that's the strat. Stay away from Limitless. Again, it's not bad. It's not bad, but I don't think we're going to need it. Because if we don't stack, we're not going to have a ton of damage, but the idea is going to be to get a lot of gold. So then we're constantly on top of items. Someone was like mentioning that that's not a bad idea. Again, because I kind of ignored a lot of this stuff in this tree because of how broken this was, but I more recently just found out exactly what makes it broken, and they fixed it to where and it's only broken if you're really trying to make it happen. That you can just get an insane amount of gold right off the bat, but yeah, we'll do that. We'll come out. We're gonna grab this. I'm gonna spend 1 extra point on this. That gives a fair amount of haste. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. We don't really need it though, because I'd like to just get to the point where Crit Storm can kind of keep itself up without me having to energize, and then I can energize to run things like multi-click or big clicks or, you know, whatever else I want to run. Maybe we'll go back and buff our mana. Actually, that uses mana anyways, so that wouldn't matter. We'll figure it out though. Like, we don't need a ton of that stuff. Maybe, like I said, we'll work down, because I mean, this is realistically, that's connected there. That's 2 away. That gives some gold multiplier, and then I mean, at that point we're close to that. Increase the chance of finding gold bonus. Yeah, but there's like treasure chests right down in this row. So we work down to here, and we can work into. I don't really want that, but we can work into that if we want. Like, that's not too far of the way. But I'd like to come down and probably straight down the center here. Automate reload, which I don't think I have any great automators for reload, but it wouldn't be bad, I suppose, to automate. Wouldn't be against it. I guess we'll pick that up. I'm probably not going to grab any of those. But anyways, guys, we're going to wrap this one up, guys. This is kind of just a bit of a farming run, just kind of bringing you guys along for the adventure, as I wasn't going to be able to, you know, keep this daily. I don't have enough time, basically, to do the 2 parts of farming, or do the episodes, and then come and farm and move on to the next world, you know, the next episode. I need that extra time to get some farming done. Although, probably pretty fair off. What is that at? We're getting too close to the damage. And it's impossible to... I think 5 is where you start to have an issue getting to that with levels. But just looking at my damage multiplier and the world multiplier, the monster multiplier, and we're under that, obviously. And I do want to get more levels. I don't know how many levels we'll be able to squeeze out of this. I'm not sure what this would be worth after. But I mean, if we could squeeze, you know, 60, I don't know, that'd be kind of neat. That'd be a lot of extra farming, but I'm going to try to get it done. I'm going to stay up a little late and see what I can make happen. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please take a second, smack the like button. I do really appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for doing it, for those that do. Nonetheless, even if you don't, if you didn't enjoy it, thanks for watching to the end anyways. And yeah, as always, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!